As we settle into camper life, we make an upgrade that is long overdue.
Anything is better than what's in there already.
Check in on our house build.
I don't know why that's a thing.
And explore our new town.
Amanda and the boys have never had Whataburger.
All before making yet another move in this fantastic life.
So today we're heading back out to the house to check on its progress. We're meeting up with our realtor and the builder and anybody else. Is that it? Just those three? To kind of get a progress update, walk through the house, ask some questions, and then I think we're going to take some time to kind of explore this area a little bit and get familiar with where we're going to be living. So excited to see the house. Apparently they textured the walls already. I don't know why y'all Texans do that. It's awful.
It's fine.
It's awful. I don't like textured walls. Things that I'm discovering in my old age. I have opinions.
As long as it's not tile countertops.
That's true. As long as it's not tile countertops. Been there, done that. Never want to go back. So, we have our own karaoke going on back here too. All right, to the house. Oh, good. Hi. Good.
All right, so for lunch, we're gonna do a little exploring around like the area where our house is gonna be, just so we can kind of get our bearings. But Amanda and the boys have never had Whataburger. And so if you listen to our podcast, Whiskey Tango Chaos podcast, we talked about this with Lang about the differences between Whataburger and In-N-Out. Spoiler alert, Whataburger is definitely better.
You say that.
But we're gonna go see what Amanda and the boys think. So come along with us. And this is a fancy Whataburger too.
Apparently. Fancy Whataburger.
It's not just the orange triangle. So Amanda and the boys just had Whataburger for the first time. What'd you think?
Good. Good.
It was good. I think it's unfair to compare it to In-N-Out Burger. Like, there's two different things.
No, they're not.
Well, but I got a patty melt, and an In-N-Out Burger, I get a double protein style. So it's like, it's too, I don't know.
You could have, yeah, I had her get a patty melt instead of just a regular Whataburger.
It's good.
I guess we have to go back. She said she liked the patty melt better than In-N-Out.
Yeah. Well, the patty melt was good. What did we learn the patty melt was yesterday?
If a grilled cheese and a hamburger had a baby and that baby was raised in a trailer park, then you'd have a patty melt.
Anyway, patty melt was good.
Yeah.
So now what are we off to now?
Get your car washed and then maybe go to the liquor store that Hillary told us about.
Oh yeah, we can do that.
See you there.
So we have about another, what, month and a half, 2 months in the camper?
It's 2 months.
2 months in the camper. And if you've ever lived in a camper before, you know that the mattresses that they come with are like, not good. So he finally...
I had a mattress topper on it that we put when we were just doing weekend trips and
Yeah,
it survived.
it's fine.
Amanda's a Neanderthal. She'd sleep on plywood if you let her. I'm too old for that. So after a couple weeks, I started looking at mattresses, knowing that we were going to be in it for a while. Found one on Amazon. It's a Linus Spa. Don't know, whatever. We'll link it. But it has like 116,000 reviews and is like 4.5 stars or something. So anything is better than what's in there already. So we'll take that thing out and start over.
He's like, I'm so done sleeping on plywood. I ordered a new mattress. So here we are. I guess step one is getting all this stuff out.
Clear all this junk off. The easiest way to do this is to keep it rolled up.
Okay.
In there. So we got the first layer off. If you don't have a Civivi knife, you're doing it wrong. Best knife I've ever had for 60 bucks.
This is a beautiful map. So we get to play in it.
When in doubt, just manhandle it. Slide it back. Well, that's already much better.
I mean,
It's way taller, so the other one, for reference, if you look over at my nightstand, the other one was below the lip of the nightstand.
yeah, this one's already a lot thicker.
And you're supposed to stay off of it for 48 hours, I think, to let it. So ours is a little different. Instead of like a straight up memory foam, the bottom is like normal springs, and then this, and then the top is memory. And then there's foam in the middle, and then there's memory foam on the top. So I think we'll be good by tonight. We'll just leave it alone. It's, what is it, like 1 o'clock?
Yeah.
We'll leave it alone until time for us to go to bed at like 8 or so.
Okay.
We'll make the bed. I'll let you know how it is tomorrow. It already feels much better.
Yeah, that's a yeah.
Alright, so our builder Ed, when we did our walkthrough, told us that they were going to put the floors in today, or yes, Monday, 2 days ago, on the first floor. So we're just stopping by to see what they look like. I mean, we've seen them on like paper, but not in a house. So.
We kind of did a really bad job too of like, well, when we came here to check on the house this last time, we did a walkthrough with our realtor, the contractor, the builder essentially, and it was just, there was just a lot going on. So we were focused on that and not actually like taping or anything like that. So they have textured the walls. I don't know why that's a thing. It's not in Ohio. It's gonna be different. Walls are textured. The ceiling, everything is textured. It looks like they've even fixed the windows too that were messed up. Yeah, they've even, looks like they even fixed the windows. So what's the flooring look like? Like you can see all the, oh, that's it?
Yep.
Hold on, there's light behind you. Cool.
Just dark brown vinyl plank. It's thinner than I was expecting. I thought it was going to be like the thicker, like luxury vinyl plank, but it'll be fine. You hold it?
looks good, yeah.
I think it would be nice too, because if they do it this way, then like they can run it all the way up like under to the drywall.
And then put the trim on.
And then they put the trim on over it, where like if they get all the trim and stuff first and then do it, then a lot of times there's spots like especially around, no, don't put walls, especially around like the door jams and stuff like that, where you may see like a little bit of gap, but now they'll be able to hide like all of the edges of everything.
I mean, that makes sense. You know, when we there's so many windows in here. When we redid, that makes sense, because like when we redid our floors in Ohio, we pulled all the trim out so we could run it under, and then we even still had to add like an additional lip on the trim because of the gaps and stuff. But this is the house update. It's looking good. It's coming along. They said I think they've got cabinets coming in end of next week. So then they'll get countertops probably in 10 days after that, and then it'll probably really starting to look like a house. What about like what's going on? What's floors going on here?
It must be carpet.
Really?
I thought it was more of that, but it must be carpet in here.
Eek.
I
thought it was more of that too. Is it?
We'd have to look at the like video or whatever.
Okay.
I'm kind of indifferent. Like having carpet will keep it. It won't be so like loud in here.
That's true. Is there? Is it this in the bedroom over here? No, it's got to be carpet then.
Electric, light switch. The bedroom will be carpet. So I'm just gonna walk upstairs. I'm gonna walk upstairs real quick and just see if there's
Okay.
anybody there.
Waylon, what do you have in your hand? What is that? So this is the first.
Yeah, we've never hosted my boss to a camper before.
No,
so we'll see.
I don't know if this is putting our best foot forward, but we panicked a little bit. So went and took the boys.
It's hard to panic with like 400 square foot of living space. Though.
That's true. I mean, we did clean up like real fast, and it didn't take that long either. So
I even helped.
yeah, go you. Yay. So Clayton's boss is coming to the camper to greet us and welcome us to San Antonio, which is like super sweet of him. I might be panicking a little bit because it's a camper and not a house. And
it's really like, cool that a new unit like does that they come out to greet you, and little welcome package and kind of personalized hello or whatever is really nice. They know we're in a campground in the camper waiting on the house to close, so I'm sure they'll be really gracious. It's our first time hosting somebody to the camper that didn't know
what they were getting into.
That wasn't a plan, right? The plan wasn't for us to go camping for the weekend or whatever.
Well, because like I mean, your parents have come to the camper. My sister and brother-in-law come to the camper, so it's like we've had people here before, but it's all been planned, and like it's different when it's family. Like there's like a little bit of like I don't know.
Yeah, it's always been family or really close friends that come by. But hey, look, we got this place glistening. Amanda has some plants. We got a candle going. We got ribs and kraut in the crock pot for all my Midwestern friends. And we'll see how this goes. Hopefully he doesn't judge me too hard. We'll see. We need him to know who we are. We could even put it on display.
You're gonna highlight the whiskey?
Yeah, like the podcast they might.
So what?
In the background, leave us a message in the comments. Should we have the podcast or the YouTube channel playing?
I'm going podcast.
Yeah, YouTube's a little strong because they can see our faces.
But podcast, they don't know our
They
voices.
might not catch. And bonus, we get some listens.
I also need to say this only because like when Clayton met my parents, the first time Clayton met my parents, we drove like 20 minutes out of our way to find him a long sleeve shirt to cover up his tattoos. I come from a very conservative family. I want to get him like started off with our family like on the right foot. And so like the running joke has always been when he meets new people, do you cover your tattoos or do you not? So I was teasing him earlier, like long sleeve or short sleeve. So then today he goes, babe, go ahead and grab me that long sleeve. And I'm like, so we're covering the tattoos. He goes, no, I'll roll it up.
Not. Here's what I'm doing. Sleeves are pushed up because it's hot outside. This is my commander though. I don't want him to think that my fat body is something that's going to lead to a PT failure. We got lots of room for movement in the gut area. So that's what we're doing here.
So we
for our
care.
first meeting.
So we care more about the PT test than we do about the tattoos.
Hey, thanks for that Columbia Pro Fishing gear. You guys make a great product.
All right.
See you on the other side.
I slide. Hey, Daddy.
I saw you. Look off the back.
Is our last evening weekend here at the KOA in San Antonio.
We have 2 days left.
Before we head to the next campsite, it has actually really filled up. It's been pretty empty here the last like week or so, but campers are back. I'm back doing laundry, and we're all heading to the pool to kind of make the most of our last day and a half here before we head on to the next spot. It's been good.
The next spot.
This place definitely rivals the resort that we stayed at in Nashville, the KOA Resort. Super clean, very well organized. A lot of amenities for the kids. We've had a really great time.
Perfect.
It is moving day here in San Antonio. Not the big moving day that we're looking forward to, but we got to move campsite. So taking the camper, hooking it up, driving like 20-30 minutes down the road to the spot that we'll hopefully be at until our house is finished. That didn't take long. We've made it to our next destination. We made it to our next destination. It's just on the other side of San Antonio. We had a great time on the east side of San Antonio. Went to a missions game. Went to the museum. Now we're on the opposite side, on the west side, closer to where the new house is going to be built, splitting the difference between that and our new house. So, oh wait, hold on.
I need your driver's license.
You know my driver's license?
They want it for everybody over 18. It's really nice in there, though.
Is it really? Okay, well, hold on.
We should have just stayed here from the start.
None.
So anyway, I'm going to end this video here. We got to unload, set the camper back up, get ready to stay. It's a back-in site, so wish me luck. Wish us luck. That's always a good marriage tester. And we will catch you here in a couple of days once we kind of get things settled down. So, what does Daddy say?
Hashtag at Wendy Taste. Not hashtag at?
Come on, cowboys.
What just happened?
We closed laundry. Where you got it?
Look at those
You got it.